हाँ सुन तुम्हें ओके कल मान मुझे जानी सब सुन तुम्हें पुणी आउ थे कहबी ना कौन हाँ तुम्हें बुझल ये Welcome to Vanik Smart Class. This is SK Raut for Odisha Polity. We had completed most portion of Odisha Polity theory part. I hope the class must have been helpful for you, and also I will help you. I will also advise you to review the class so that you will get adequate information and data. I can assure you that the data and information provided in the slide in the class are quite accurate and well established. It will help you to attend Odisha based question in your upcoming ASO examinations. Okay, I can assure you that. So we have provided a brief account of Odisha Polity in the last class. We have come till Odisha Election Commission, and I am just giving you specific information related to Odisha. For example, the constitution of establishment of Election Commission of India on 27th May 1994, and the first occupant of the office of the State Election Commissioner, all these things. Okay, so this is the things. So if you have time, just have a review over the class so that you can get other revise the informations. Now we shall finish the rest part, then we will also have some lot of questions on Odisha based today in this class. Odisha State Finance Commission is a constitutional body that is established under specifically 243I under 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act. The Odisha State Finance Commission is a separate independent body, and it exclusively deals with that is devolution of financial resources to panchayats. The body is established by the government and government of Odisha, and the State Finance Commission is a single member body, and the chairperson of the State Finance Commission, they are appointed. He is appointed by yes, Abhilash, good morning. Damanti, yes, namaskar. So we have that the State Finance Commissioner chairperson of the Finance Commission of the state is appointed by the governor. So he is appointed by governor, and it has a term of 5 years. What is the term of State Finance Commission? 5 years. And what does it do? The State Finance Commission determines the distribution of money between state government and local bodies. It also ascertains or determines the grants in aid to the panchayats and local bodies. Okay, so like the Finance Commission of India, the State Finance Commission of India focuses on the distribution of money between the state government and local bodies. But that's all. And the past chairperson of the past Odisha State Finance Commission was S.K. Mohanty, Justice S.K. Mohanty. You can have the idea. And Odisha has already established State Finance Commission under 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. Remember, the State Finance Commission is an independent body. It is not the commission. It is not under the Finance Commission of India, which is established under Article 280. So that is a separate thing. But here the State Finance Commission is an independent body, and it has its own function. It determines the division or determination of distribution of money, net tax proceeds of the state between the center and between the state and local bodies, and also determines the grants in aid. Also determines the grants in aid to the panchayat. That is also there. So do remember all these things. Odisha State Public Service Commission, it is established under Article 315. It is established under Article 315, like the UPSC, and it was established on 1st April 1949. It conducts recruitment examination to class 1 and class 2 services or any other services as assigned to it by the governor. So Odisha State Finance Commission has some not the number or the composition is not fixed, like it can have a chairperson and other members, like about 6 to 7 members are there, and the chairperson and members are appointed by the governor, no doubt, but they can be removed by the president. So please remember, the chairperson and members of the Public Service Commission are removed by the president, not by the governor. And in the same manner, a UPSC member and chairperson are removed. So they enjoy security of tenure or independence of office. Independence of office, that is also a point to be remembered. Okay. So first occupant, then we can go to the next part. Next part re Odisha human rights. Yes, just you forgot, Samuel Das was the first chairperson of OPSC. Samuel Das. Also look at the present one. I forget the name, but you can check it on your cell phone. Who is the current chairperson of OPSC? You can read that. Okay. Next, Odisha Human Rights Commission, State Human Rights Commission of Odisha. It is constituted under under the same act, that is Protection of Human Rights Act. It is a statutory body. It is a statutory body, and it was established in 2000 and came into effect in 2003. Okay. So that is a statutory body. Okay, so kindly take a note of that. So sorry to interrupt, take your time a little bit. So we are discussing Odisha Human Rights Commission. It is a statutory body, means established under an act. When you are asked about extra constitutional bodies, those are called extra constitutional bodies because they are not mentioned in the constitution. So Odisha State Human Rights Commission is not a constitutional body. It is a extra constitutional body. That means statutory body. It was established in 2000 and came into effect in 2003. And the functions of Odisha Human Rights Commission was to look after or to investigate the matters of human rights violation related to list 2 and list 3. बुझे नहीं list 2 state list और list 3 रे जो subject उरे अच्छी with regards to human rights violation on the subjects, the State Human Rights Commission will deal with that. And the past justice term 3 years अच्छी term Odisha Human Rights Commission term 3 years and 70 years maximum. And the ex Chief Justice of High Court or ex that is former judge of High Court can become the chairperson of Odisha Human Rights Commission. It has one chairperson and basically you can say 2 members, and it has a term of 3 years. So basic jinsa ura ti mon rakhibo egura sabu Human Rights Commission ne polity पढ़थिबो से exact जिनसे अच्छी first occupant DP Mahapatra, first occupant. Okay. Odisha State Information Commission is also an extra constitutional body. Is an extra constitutional body. And Odisha State Information Commission was established in 2005 under RTI Act. Yes, state. So that is RTI Act 2005, and you know the right to information is an apex body with regards to violation of RTI. That a person seeking information ki bahut sara jinso under ase, it is a quasi judicial body. State Human Rights Commission be a quasi judicial body. Tenu this State Information Commission is a very important or independent body with regards to information. First occupants DN Padi, the first chairperson of the first Odisha State Information Commission was DN Padi. Then State Commission for Women is not a constitutional body, rather is an extra constitutional body. It was established in 1992 under Right to Women Rights Act. So it is the same that is as the act. Advocate General of Odisha, you might have learnt it while taking classes in Indian Polity. Advocate General is established under Article 165. That is a point to be remembered. 165 pre achi. Even Advocate General should have the qualification as the same as the Judge of High Court, and Judge of High Court qualifications same as Advocate General. So he should have the same qualification, and he is appointed by the Governor and can be removed by the Governor also. He holds office during the pleasure of the Governor. Advocate General is the first highest law officer of Odisha, of the state. He has a lot of rights, lot of powers. He represents government. So he is a constitutional office established under Article 165. Like every state, Odisha has also got an Advocate General. Then we shall focus on Western Odisha Development Council. It is a statutory body which is constituted to take care of the regions, Western regions, and it is a high power body which has a lot of financial, executive and legislative powers. It was established in 1998 but reconstituted in 2000 under WODC Act 2000. The jurisdiction over 10 districts, kindly remember that Western Odisha Development Council has 10 districts under its domain, and it is Bargarh, Balangir, Baudh, Devgarh, Jharsuguda, Kalahandi, Nuapada. So kindly look at the districts, that is Bargarh, Balangir, Baudh, Devgarh, Jharsuguda, Kalahandi, Nuapada, Sambalpur, Sonpur, Sundargarh, and one subdivision of Atmalik of Angul districts. The council comprises 26 members including the chairpersons. 26 members, establishment is like that. So do remember all these important facts and figures. 10 districts are there, okay, and it is an apex body with regards to bring development, prosperity in the regions. It has a lot of executive financial power, and it is also an autonomous body in this regard. Okay, Western Odisha Development Council. Functions of the WODC में दिया गया है. Main function of WODC to prepare long and short term development plan and budget for the region, to implement approved programs and upgrade the level of development, to assess the impact of development and programs. That are the major functions, obviously, because it is a high powered body in this regard. Okay, then Odisha administration के बारे में हम आपको बताएंगे. Odisha administration मतलब जो number of villages कितना है और Odisha कितना मतलब how divided. So the state is divided. The state is divided into 3 divisions, 3 RDC, Revenue Division Commission, 3 RDC, Central, Southern and Northern. 50, that is, you can say 30 districts, as all of you know, 30 districts, and 58 subdivisions. And I have told you the number of villages also, jo panchayats, municipalities I have told you 58, then 317 tehsils, 314 blocks, and that is 118 tribal blocks. Tribal blocks. Okay, there are told you, and बाकी कहती जे 3 corporation पाई municipality, 47 municipality, and 59 NSC. So please collect this type of data that before going to exam, and ensure that you remember all these things, because these are very basic data related to your state, and we can expect question from these areas in our upcoming exam. So don't forget to cover Odisha part, Odisha related information. I told you perhaps the number of panchayats and also the scheduled areas, and Odisha has 13 districts under scheduled areas. 7 states in Odisha has fully scheduled areas, and 6 have partially scheduled areas. So Odisha is one of the prominent 5th scheduled states in India. Okay, so the villages 30 districts have been placed under 3 different revenue divisions. That is the division of Central, Northern, and the Southern headquarters at Kotak. The Central Revenue Division has headquarters in Kotak. The Northern Division has its headquarters in Sambalpur. The Southern region has its headquarters in Berhampur, RDC. Okay. Okay, then we shall go to the questions under that, like the questions part. So we have completed all these things. and I hope ki a little bit idea must have been developed, and please collect if possible other data. Okay, now we shall go to certain questions on Odisha Polity, relevant questions. So relevant questions, we shall go to relevant questions probably. Okay. So that is possible, only possible for your questions. Okay. So friends, we have I have collected some important static questions related to Odisha polity and history also. To some extent they are related. So there are about 30 or 35 questions in the sessions. We have regarding how many? 35 questions. So we shall have a brief idea about it. Okay, it will be helpful, but remember, collect other data also and go through the class again and again to have a comment. First question: Odisha was annexed to territory of East India Company in 1803 from Marathas. Sorry, from Marathas in 1803. Okay, and Hindi was introduced in Sambalpur and adjacent regions as an official language. That was in 1869. C. Ridgely Circular was issued to restore Odia as an official language in 1905. And Lord Ridgely was the then Secretary of State at that time. So he was he played an active role in introducing Odia as an official language in India. So kindly take a note of this. Okay, so that is number 3. Okay, now we shall go to the next question. Number 4. In which year the province of Bihar and Odisha was carved out of the Bengal presidency? So there was a division of Bengal presidency, and it came into effect in 1912. So Bengal, Bihar and Odisha presidency was carved out of Bengal in 1912. That is a historic event, but that is a quite significant event in the history of Odisha, because later it led to the formation of a separate province. So Odisha was under Bengal, under Patna High Court and Patna Legislative Assembly for considerably about 35 or you can say about how many years? 24 years, 24 or 25 years. Who was the Viceroy of India when Odisha and Bihar province was carved out of the Bengal presidency? Obviously, because it was in 1912, so Lord Hardinge was there. C. He was the person and he was the Viceroy when everything, some drastic changes took place in India, like capital was transferred to Delhi and many things. Utkala Sammelani was established in 1903 And remember, it was the brainchild of Madhusudan Das. It is known as Utkala Union Conference. It acted as a solid platform or a an effective platform for reorganization of Odisha and for organization of Odisha as a separate state, and it propounded and that is demanded separate state and campaigned tirelessly for the establishment of separate state of Odisha. So Utkal Sammelan is a pioneering institution in this regard. So that is C. Then 7. Who among the following recommended the Government of India to formulate scheme for amalgamation of Odia speaking tracts? Who among the following recommended the Government of India to provide for the, that is Sachidananda Sinha in the Imperial Legislative Council recommended for the formulation in the Imperial Legislative Council had recommended to the government for the first time for amalgamation of, amalgamation means what? Merger. Okay, next we shall come to the C. The Philip Dove Committee, was there. The Philip Dove Committee, interestingly, the answer is also C. So we have continuously answered C, but Philip Dove Committee was appointed to deal with or to suggest regarding the merger of southern regions of Odisha with Odisha, who once at that time they were in Madras Presidency. So Philip and Dove, two officials of government, of British government, they were appointed to study and recommend. So that is number C. Kindly look at this. Sorry. So that is number C at number 8. 9. Which committee was appointed under the recommendation of Simon Commission to probe into the problems of Odia people? Simon Commission of India, which came to India, came to Odisha, came to India in 1927 and 1928 and toured the entire country. It submitted its report in 1930. It was in favor of a separate province of Odisha. And it appointed a subcommittee under the chairmanship of C.R. Attlee to probe into the issues of Odia speaking people. Okay, so that is number A. So answer is A. Say R. O'Donnell Boundary Commission was appointed in 1931, and it was principally a 3-member committee. Apart from some non-voting members were there, and Maharaja Krishna Chandra Gajapati Narayan Dev was also a member from on behalf of Odias. So O'Donnell Boundary Commission was appointed to determine the boundary of the new province of Odisha in 1931. That is the final committee. Which of the following is correct about O'Donnell Commission? It provided for a high-level committee that is new provisions, High Court for new provisions of Odisha, new high courts for Odisha. It provided for a state university. It included Ganjam in the provinces. All the above are correct. It's correct about O'Donnell commissions. Okay, so 11, I think it's not correct. It neither provided for High Court nor provided for university. Only it included Ganjam in the new province. All the above are not correct. So answer will be C. Kindly look at it. Okay. Then we shall move to the next question. Provisions for a separate new province was legally mentioned in which of the following act? That is, Government of India Act 1935 रे legally mentioned रहीतला under section 289 of Government of India Act. Under section 289 of the Government of India Act 1935, Odisha was considered as a separate province, and later it came into effect on 1st April 1936. Who was the Viceroy of India when Odisha became a separate province? So that will be your you can say that Lord Wellington was the chairperson, so that will be B was the chairperson. So who was the Prime Minister of Great Britain when Odisha became a separate province of Odisha, British India? So that is Stanley Baldwin. So that is B. Take the answer closely. Okay, so that is very important. Number 12, number 13, 14, 15. Who among the following made a forceful demand for a separate province of Odisha in the Round Table Conference held in London in 1930-31? That was Krishna Chandra Gajapati Narayan Dev. He was the man really behind the formation of new state, and he had lot of contribution towards the formation of new province of Odisha. The first woman legislator of Odisha was Sarala Devi. He was probably elected to the first assembly, and that is Sarala Devi was B and C. Okay, Kushtok Gamang YT page is not clear. Okay, please. Yes, Abhilash, you are right. Okay. Which of the following district was not in the Mughal Bindi, which was directly administered by the British, which was not in the direct under the Mughal Bandi? So it can be Mughal Bandi means the coastal belt, which was under the Mughal administration directly. So it was called Mughal Bandi, and under British also it continued to be called Mughal Bandi. So Ganjam was not there. Ganjam was under the Madras Presidency. In which year the historic Prajamandal Andolan had on a large scale occurred in India? So that will be 1937. 1937, the Prajamandal Andolan was organized by, was led by the subjects of the princely states against their rulers, not against the British. So many princely states witnessed severe or severe agitation against the luxurious luxurious lifestyle and arbitrary policy or exploitative nature of the princely rulers. So it was held on large scale in 1937. The election of first ODI Legislative Assembly 37 was held in how many seats? How many seats are there? How many seats were there? So that will be 56. 56 first, 4 were nominated, so C. Kindly take a note of that. And corrupt. Okay. Next. When the number of districts in Odisha rose to 1937, and when the number of districts rose to 13, rose to 13 in Odisha, so that will be C, 1949. 1949. So before that it was 6 districts, but 1949 it was rose to 13. How many districts were there in Odisha became a separate province? Answer is 6. And they were undivided Cuttack, Puri, Baleshwar, Angul, Ganjam and Koraput. So there are 6 districts at that time, but it increased to 13 in 1949. Consider the following terms: Rasada, Magano, Beti and Begari. These terms are that is native ruler taxes imposed by native rulers. So answer will be B. And for this reason Prajamandala Andolan erupted. Okay. So in 1931 Prajamandala movement or Odisha state corporations, that is next. Odisha Garjat People State Association was convened. Odisha People's State Association was convened in 1931 at Cuttack. At Cuttack, D. Okay. Which of the following article deals with money bill in the state legislature? So that is 199B. So like other states, the state money bill is dealt with under Article 199, and the Speaker of Vidhan Sabha satisfies the money bill as a bill as money bill, and the governor gives his prior recommendation to a money bill. A money bill deals with transactions related to consolidated fund of Odisha and contingency fund of Odisha. So it is money bills. Okay. Now 25. In which year first Odisha legislative was constituted after constitution came into force? That is after general election 1952. The first Odisha Legislative Council. Who among the following became the first Chief Minister of Odisha after first general election? Dr. Navakrishna Chaudhary. The term, although Harikrishna Mahata was the Chief Minister, first Chief Minister of Odisha, but it was Navakrishna Chaudhary, who became the first chief minister after first general elections. Who among the following was the speaker of first Odisha Assembly after first general election? Nanda Kishore Das. But remember, Mukunda Das is the first speaker of Odisha Legislative Assembly in 1937. But it is after first general assembly elections, it was Nanda Kishore Das. Okay. Now, D. Next. 28. Who among the following was the first leader of opposition in Odisha Legislative Assembly? Shraddhakar Supkar. Shraddhakar Supkar was the first Legislative Assembly Speaker opposition, leader of opposition. The number of Lok Sabha seats of Odisha rose to 21 in 6th. It is from 14 to 21. 6th general election 1974. Okay, that is 1924, 29, yes, C. And Odisha came under president's rule for the first time. In 1961, that is B. Which committee was constituted to decide the formation of a separate High Court for Odisha? That is Birkishore Rai Committee, 1948. The High Court of Odisha was established in 1948, July 26, 1948. Who among the following is not one among the high-level committee for the appointment of Lokayukta in the in Odisha? So high-level committee Lokayukta. So governor is not a member or is not a part of the committee because he is the appointment authority. So I think the option will be A. And Odisha Judicial Academy, that was established in 2003. That is 2003, yes, in Kotak. It provides training and education to judicial persons. Odisha Anchal Shasan Act, that was established in 1955C. So I have taken a little bit step to help you out in this time of because I don't want to overload you with a lot of questions. I have just selected some simple and but quite expected questions that can be possible in our upcoming examinations. Okay, so I hope these classes will help you definitely in your endeavor to achieve your goal in life. Okay, so please review our classes and give some comments if we are doing or catering to your needs, if you are fulfilling your aspirations. Write some good comments in Vanik websites and others, and also boost us to help you more and more in future. Thank you very much for watching our classes on for Aso examinations. We will continue to serve you and to be with you until we are all here. Thank you very much again.